Yippee-ki-yay, mother...
Flipper.
Yippee-ki-yay, mother...
Hugger.
Yippee-ki-yay, mother...
Fudger.
Elbow. Yippee-ki-yay, mother...
Welcome to Cry Hard 3.
Whoa.
I woke up at 9, which is the earliest I've woken up on a Saturday in about 5 years, I think. I'm feeling so motivated.
Oh, good.
I talked to John about this the other day. I found out if you go to bed earlier, you get up not feeling knackered, which is magic. And so I've been trying to do that, and I just feel so full of life all the time. Isn't the world brilliant, guys? Yeah?
It's great.
Yes.
It's great. I hate the world. I went to sleep, couldn't sleep until 4:30 this morning. I've had 3 hours sleep.
You should take that Barocca we found in the corridor.
Should take that Barocca.
Or stop taking all that coffee.
It wasn't the coffee, it's because I'm so stressed. I've got this concert today and I'm nervous.
I could offer you something.
You could offer me
concert
something.
Knock
is
you
that,
out.
John?
What?
What concert is that, John?
That's
Plug.
the Galenical's music concert, which
And
I
where
hope
is
no
that,
one
John?
comes to because the more people that aren't there, the
Where's it
better.
being held?
It's being held at here at like 9 p.m. No, Cardiff. It's in Cardiff. It's
And,
not, it's in
how
St
much
Paul's-
tickets?
It's in St Paul's Church.
Where? Yeah.
7. No.
Okay.
Actually, I don't know. 6:30, something like that.
We will see you all there.
We'll see. None of you
I
there.
also have a table for sale. £15.
£15 for a
nearest
table. That is not
offer.
bad. That's a bargain.
It is.
It's a bargain.
Hey, Louise, didn't I do that joke on the Bristol University News quiz that I...
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
that quiz that you hosted that I was also on, which you should definitely go listen to right now on burstradio.org.uk.
Yes.
Where, by the way, if you want to contact us, get on the message board for our live radio show, or contact us on the Facebook group or Cry Hard 3's Twitter page.
Yes. I haven't gone on Twitter since I did like a 5-minute rant on there where I just went a bit mental and started messaging all my friends and Keen. I sort of said...
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't hate
Sponsored
mail.
by Keen. That should be our new tagline.
We do have some Keen coming up, though, don't we?
We do have some
That's
Keen coming
Louise's
up.
choice.
Yes,
You can tell us
I
about
love
that
Keen.
song later.
She loves Keen so much.
I especially love the babyface singer whose name I forget.
Chaplin,
There we go.
I think. Is that right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. I actually knew that because I saw him tweeting about the cricket this week.
So you're basically besties, aren't you?
Defo.
That's the thing about Twitter.
Me and Thomas.
Yep.
Me and Chapo.
Yeah, definitely.
Chapos. Now, it's time, I think, for our first song, which I think it's time for us to get serious for a second, lads, because, you know, we often just bypass the music, but sometimes we do play special tracks, and this week I've chosen Take That Never Forget, which I think is from their third album, which I would say was their best album. And I think the lads have pulled off a blinder here, to be honest. Don't you?
It's one of your favourites, isn't it? I mean,
It's
you're,
one of my
you're
favourites.
always talking about this song. I've
Yeah.
heard you sing it in the
Pulls
shower.
on my heartstrings.
Yeah.
Yeah, in fact, I'm pretty sure this sounds just like you when you sing it in the shower.
Well, I've never forgot what an impact this song has had on me personally, and what a great song it is.
Yeah, it's pulled you through the difficult times.
It has. There have been times when I've been low, but the soft voice of this choir and Barlow.
Yeah, it's just helped you get through the 22 to 25 hours a week at your own timetable.
It's having a mare.
You're letting us down.
Hippie song of the week.
Now, what is it this week, Louise?
This week it is Spiralling by the wonderful Keen, featuring that guy Tom who sings.
Oh, yeah.
Now, what I found interesting about this choice, Louise, is you've ignored the radio edit and you've actually gone for the full length version.
Oh,
So
that's
you get
good.
more Keen for your money.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I chose to do that.
Spiralling by Keen, Cry Hard 3, and on Burst Radio. Louise, you love this. I love it so much.
I'm smiling so much right now.
Keen on Burst Radio. I really like that song. It's my favourite Keen song. You're not that keen on it, are you, John?
No, I don't think it is my favourite Keen song, no.
I think it's the least bad of all the Keen songs.
Yeah, because it's your favourite, isn't it?
Yeah, relatively.
But I mean, you like all Keen songs.
I love all Keen
She
songs.
does love all Keen
yeah.
songs.
All of their albums, of which none of which I can name, but yeah.
What was the first one?
Hopes and Fears.
Hopes and Fears. Then there was...
Are we really doing
Under
this?
the Iron Sea.
Under the Iron Sea. Then there was this one, which is...
Perfect Symmetry.
Perfect Symmetry. Then there was that Nightline or whatever.
Yeah. Night Train.
Night Train. And then the latest one.
Strange Land.
Strange
And
Land.
I've also had several EPs beforehand.
Do you remember,
But I mean,
John,
Louise was telling me all of this beforehand.
Yeah.
Yeah, just in the...
Do you remember in first year, John, when I came into your room and you went, what's your favourite band? And I went, Keane probably. And you went, oh, I've got a piano book of Keane songs.
Yeah,
I'll
we went
play
down-
them."
we went downstairs and sang
and
them.
you were playing them, and I realised I didn't know any of the words.
was
and
amazing.
John just started singing them. I was just stood there going, everybody change.
Yeah, that sort of.
Oh, I'd forgotten about that. That was amazing. You
That
did
is
look so
wonderful.
uncomfortable.
Yeah. Well, I went in there thinking, right, Keane are my favourite band. I know all songs. I'm going to be great.
Yeah.
Thanks for flicking my ear.
Yeah.
That's all right.
And
it's
then
just
Louise
funny
came
'cause
down
it
and she knew
sticks
all
out.
the lyrics, so it was all right in the end, yeah.
Well,
Louise
belted
saves
them
the
out.
day once again with her beautiful singing voice.
And knowledge of Keane.
You are keen for Keane.
So
I was going to say
keen,
that earlier, but I thought, no, they'll just beat me up.
Too far.
You're listening to the Light Entertainment Comedy Show Trial 3.
Next up, we have.
It's middle class Caucasian rap,
Oh, I'm so excited.
which this week, now I was going to do, what was I going to do? I was going to do smoke weed every day, but
You didn't do it.
I didn't do it because I listened to it and it would have been impossible to do a nice version.
Right.
It was just full of swear words and expletives.
Aw.
So what I've chosen to do instead is Guilty Conscience by Dr. Dre and Eminem.
Yay.
Which I have definitely replaced. Now this was a spur of the moment thing because there's two people in it and they have an argument at the end. So I've changed it to Richard Osman and Alexander Armstrong from Pointless doing the discussion.
Right.
Oh,
Did you edit that, or are you just going to do impersonation?
I'm going to do it. What do you mean?
I
No,
thought you
I'm
just
going
cut
to do.
bits
I'm
from
going
the
to do
show.
one posh voice, which is Alexander Armstrong,
Okay.
and one normal voice, which is Richard Osman.
I thought you had spent like hours
No.
searching over recordings of Pointless, yeah.
So here we are. This is Middle Class Caucasian Rap live on Burst Radio.
Meet
Meet
Eddie,
33 years old. After a swan stole his salsa while on picnic with his wife, he decides to steal some more from a local deli. But on his way in, he has a sudden change of heart. And suddenly, his conscience comes into play. Alright, stop. Now, before you walk in the door of this local deli and put some salsa in your belly, you better think of the consequence. On your melon farmer conscience. That's nonsense. Go in, gaff all the money and run to one of your detached homes. You've contributed hundreds of pounds to this local business. Tell your wife you've legitimately bought it. You'll be safe for days as long as the CCTV doesn't spot you. Yeah, but if it all goes through like it's supposed to, the whole neighbourhood knows you and they'll expose you. Think about it before you walk in the door first. The owner has fine profit margins, so don't satisfy your salsa first. Flour that. Rob it. And enjoy this condiment, even though you can afford to buy it. You are that rich. Why you give her down if she goes out of business? There's a Waitrose down the road that sometimes has it on offer. Man, don't do it. It's not worth it to risk it. Not over a small pot of salsa. Just buy it. Don't even listen to Richard, yo. He's just racist. You know what, Alexander? I don't like your attitude. Meet Stan, 21 years old. After meeting a young girl at university, they decide to have an ill-fated baby out of wedlock. Once again, his conscience comes into play. Now listen to me while you're kissing her cheek and having sex early so you can get lots of sleep. Now she'll be up for it after watching Mary Berry. Yo, you two aren't going to marry? That's what poor people do. That's not fair. Yo, modern day life is different thanks to Tony Blair. And see the child right here on the spot here. Ignore her parents' reservation and their fear. Man, ain't you ever seen Downton Abbey? No, but I know marriage gets pretty scabby. Sugar, you want to get criticised by the next door neighbour? It may affect her chances in the market of labour. Meet Grady, a 45-year-old banking worker. After coming home from a hard day's work, he walks in on the door of his massive home to find his daughter watching The X Factor. Alright, calm down, relax, start breathing. Calm down, you just caught this girl deceiving. While you're at work, she's trying to watch this karaoke contest. Don't let her off, send her straight to her room. Wait, what if there's an explanation for watching the show? What, she tripped, fell, landed on the remote? Alright, Shady, maybe he's right, Brady, but think about the baby before you get all crazy. Okay, thought about it, still want to discipline her? Reaffirm your point that Strictly is better to her? That's what I did. Be smart, she'll soon get taste. You gonna sit here and watch a man with trousers up to his waist? What you say? What's wrong? Didn't think I'd remember? I don't really think you know the answers to all those questions. Mr. Osmond, Mr. Know-it-all, Mr. I always have obscure knowledge about rare things. I'm the real presenter and a full-time ledge. Because he didn't have waste time watching the TV I have. Been there, done that. Oh, sod it, I'm going for a drive. Oh no, my Lexus is backfiring.
Brilliant.
That was Middle Class Caucasian Rap live on Burst Radio.
Well done, Witty.
What did you think?
I'm really impressed.
I thought it was very good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I don't know how you come up with those every week. They're amazing.
Takes me about an hour.
Takes about an hour.
Did you like the Alexander Armstrong, Richard Osmond
I did like
shift
them.
to it?
I did like them, yeah.
If I knew who they were, then yes, I would be very impressed.
Yep. Right, so now, just give me that.
Now it's time for John's prank call, isn't it?
Mm-hmm, it is
Now,
indeed.
what have you done this week, John? Give us
Now
a little
this
bit of a
week,
setup.
I prank called my friend Harvey Johnson, who I don't think knows he's going to be on the radio yet. So, although I did send him a message saying something that gave him a massive clue that it was me on the phone. Anyway, I rang 2 people this week, basically pretending to be James from Foster's UK, asking them to fill out a quick survey for us that would only take 5 minutes.
Did you do an Australian accent?
I did for the whole thing.
Right.
For the whole thing, I'm Australian, mate. So it's James here calling from Foster's UK. So, yeah. The start of this one wasn't as good as the other one, but it went on for so much longer, and I got some genuinely good advice from Harvey. So, Foster's UK, if you're listening, Harvey took it very seriously, and fair play to him. It was good fun to talk to, so here we go.
Okay, fine. Can you give feedback on what you think you could do to improve it?
To give it a more intense flavour.
Okay, fine. And are there any other flavours that maybe you'd like to see in it in the future?
Hops.
Hot. Yeah, okay, fine. I mean, obviously, as you know, Foster's pardon?
HOPS, that one.
Yeah, I know, don't worry. Obviously, being beer, Foster's does contain quite a few hops, but, I mean, if you think that we could add more, this is feedback I will return to my bosses. So, okay, hops, that's good. Anything else?
Or malt.
Malt? Well, obviously Foster's contains malt too, but, yeah, again, I will say that we could add more malt to it. That's great. Thank you very much, Mr. Johnson. I won't take up much more of your time. If you could describe Foster's in 3 words, what would they be?
3 words. Watery Australian lager.
Okay, that's quite harsh, Mr. Johnson, but okay, I'll take your word for that.
No, two out of 3 are just factual. Only one of the words could be deemed as harsh.
And which one is that?
Watery.
I thought you were going to say Australian there, I'm not going to lie.
No, it's just subjective, but I find it watery. Other people really enjoy it.
No, that's fair enough, and that's good feedback. That's good feedback to have, so that's great, Mr. Johnson. And just one more question. Has a night out where you could consume Foster's ever led to a sexual encounter?
No.
No, that's unusual. A lot of people who have Foster's do end up having sexual encounters of at least some form. And we found a striking amount of people who've had Foster's on a night out have actually ended up having some sex with more than one person. But if you insist that that's never happened, then that's fine. That's okay. I'm not going to judge you.
No, I can't say that's happened to me.
It's happened to me, I can tell you that one. But that's fair enough. No, and how about your friend, your flatmate who likes Foster's? Has that ever happened to him?
I couldn't possibly say.
You couldn't say. No, that's all right. Don't worry. Okay,
yeah.
Brilliant. Well, thank you very much for your time, Mr. Johnson. I won't keep you for any longer, but we'll call you back with regards to giving you your free beer.
Okay. Have a good evening.
Lots of love. Speak to you soon.
Bye for now.
Oh, that was magnificent.
Wow.
So yeah, we got some genuine feedback there from Mr. Harvey, who I have to thank considerably for putting up with that. Yeah.
Can't believe he stayed on the line for 7 minutes.
7 minutes. I know. Especially since I did such a shoddy introduction as well.
This is the stinker round. It is the what would you do right round. So I'm going to give you the same scenario, and the best retort to this scenario wins the quiz.
Ooh.
Okay, so, right. What would you do, right? You're doing your Christmas shopping and you're sat at your desk in your room. You're buying me a present for a pair of trousers that I don't know are being bought for me. However, the website is asking you for a measurement of my leg size. You have no idea of leg sizes, so you get a picture of me up on Facebook to see how long my legs are, and pull down your trousers to measure your own legs to see how long they are. Then, you hear me knocking on the door, you shout don't come in, but I ignore it. I see you, with your trousers down, sat at your desk with a picture of me up on your computer screen. I say, what the hell are you doing? What's your response? Louise, you can go first.
At least I'm not John.
John?
I would say, well, it's exactly what it looks like, and to be honest, I'm nearly there. Do you want to finish me off?
John wins this week's quiz!
There we go! And I hope my family aren't listening.
Wonderful effort there, John.
Beautiful.
Thank you. That was based on a true story, by the way.
Merry Christmas, everyone! Now, the next song is The Best of Colston Hall. Now, I've picked Katie Tunstall, and I know what you're thinking. It's not 2005, but we're a show that doesn't care what people think of us. You know, John, you don't care how you look.
It's true.
You know, how you dress, the way
true.
you speak.
How
the
you
way,
come
way
across
other,
to people in
yeah,
general.
Where I smell as well.
Yeah, the way people talk about you behind your back.
That's
that just sums
Yeah.
up our attitude to music, really.